So Alabi Yusuf is just 17 years old. I mean, that boy that stood in front of Obi convoy during the time of campaign period now, his name is Alabi Yusuf, and he was handed over to the police because the money he generated that period. I think I told you guys the story already. Now, this is an update. Let me explain. So in 2023 general election, this guy, young Nigerian Alabi Yusuf, I guess that time he was between 15 and 16 because currently he is 17 years old. So he stood in front of Obi's convoy. He attracted a lot of attention because the photographer snapped him, the picture went viral and everybody was posting the picture everywhere. So, oh, Obi, come and save the world. Oh, come and save Nigeria. Many big people in Nigeria decided to help the guy. People like Biko Bana, P2B and all that. The guy generated a lot of money. Fast forward to 2025, some Agbero or some Egbon Adugbo, some touts in that community decided to frame this guy and hand him over to the police because, in quotes, according to them, the money the guy generated or the boy generated, his family did not share it with the tout or the Agbero or the Egbon Adugbo of that community. He did not share it to them. Maybe they did not request for any settlement from the family, or maybe they did, but the family did not give the Agbero anything. So because of that, they now decided to frame this guy and call him a thief and handed him over to the police. The Nigerian police, in their culture, allegedly handed him over to Kirikiri prison. They sent him to prison and the guy has appeared in court for once and will be appearing in court again on 28th of April. Now, remember the last time I told you about this issue, I told you that the story is not yet verified, but this time around it has been verified. Now, some lawyers visited Alabi in the prison, Kirikiri, and Alabi told his own part of the story, and the parents also told their own part of the story. So it was discovered that he's actually allegedly innocent. I know a lot of people are asking that what is P2B doing about it? The people who currently visited Alabi in prison are P2B's team. They are the ones who are making sure that Alabi will be released and all charges against him should be dropped. Now, this is one of the things that put Alabi in trouble. Number one, he decided to throw his support to Obi, Labour Party, Obi the Igbo guy. So this is all about tribalism. It is about tribalism. How dare you, a Yoruba man, support an Igbo man? And upon that, they still give you money, still can't give us our share. Because of that, we go deal with you. Now, waiting that young boy of 17 years old is going through. A minor being locked up in kirikiri since January 2025. That is so heartless of human beings. For how long are we going to punish ourselves while the people we're supposed to hold accountable feast on our head because we have turned our head to their dining table? Anyway, I won't say much. I just wish and hope that Alabi will come out successfully out of this whole mess surrounding him. Anyway, tell me what you think about this in the comment section. But before we do, please
I have more news about this minor, Alabi Quadri, that is in Kirikiri prison as we speak. Big shouts to Mr. Peter Obi. He has also reached out to the barrister representing him, Barrister Inyebere F. Young. Okay, so this boy now is in Kirikiri. This boy went viral during the last election. He was staying at the front of Peter Obi's convoy. So during that time, he say he might some kind of money, people give him money. So as they give am money, people in his area, some area boys, where they feel entitled, they say, this money is supposed to share with us, they vex. Because of that, they go hijack this boy as they come back from work and they took him to the police station. They go like say, the boy they fight, they do this, they do that, they cause chaos for the environment. So therefore, to our shock surprise, police now added 4 strangers to this boy and charge him to court. Four total strangers wey the boy no sabi, they add am, carry the boy go court. Don't forget this boy is a minor. He is not 18 yet o. They carry am go court. This boy has appeared before the court 3 times. They say we and the first strangers wey the boy no even know them. They say they saw them with cutlass. They went to rob. They stole money. They stole phones without evidence. How can you do that to a minor in the first place? How did we get to this place? Nigeria has happened to another minor, another innocent, voiceless soul. But justice and freedom must get time for this boy. Now wicked.
How many of you remember this minor that blocked P2B during campaign? How many of you remember this boy? Okay, I know you'll be expecting to hear that this boy now they for maybe they want school like that, they study, he's a minor. You understand? Or they give him scholarship, or even P2B column, because this boy went viral. This picture was one of the most emotional pictures during campaign. This boy made P2B a hero with this particular picture. Now, but I am very disappointed that even our other P2B could not single-handedly pick this boy. What will it take P2B to pick this boy up and put him in school? What will it take P2B? That's why Farabaka look you finish say you dey stingy. That's why Farabaka did not campaign for you. Me say I don't see this small. Make I not just be like say I dey vex for you or I dey quarrel you. You na senior man, but okay, you dey do sometimes I don't understand, sha. They say this boy dey kirikiri. They say this boy dey kirikiri. He dey kirikiri. Make I play am. No be me talk am. Make I play am.
I have more news about this minor Arabic country that is in Kirikiri prison as we speak. Big shout to Mr. Peter Obi.
If Peter Obi says he wants to be the president of a country that is as diverse as Nigeria, that is ethnically diverse in terms of religion, diverse in terms of ideology, and you want to be the president of this type of a country, Peter Obi should first show his leadership skills by unifying his own party. But it is a shame and a disgrace that Peter Obi cannot sit down with Abure and have a cup of tea. Peter Obi is a political virus. Peter Obi is beginning to prove himself as the greatest fraud ever to appear in the political landscape of this country. Let me prove what I'm trying to say to you, Dapo. Let us call a spade a spade. Peter Obi started his political career with a party named APGA. Peter Obi promised Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu he would never leave APGA. That was why Peter Obi became a governor under APGA for 8 years in Anambra State. Peter Obi left APGA. He left APGA a fractured party. He left APGA a completely disunited party. APGA was aiming to become a national party, and Peter Obi destroyed APGA and went over to the PDP. When Peter Obi went to the PDP, Atiku Abubakar embraced him and made him a vice presidential candidate of the PDP. And they ran against Buhari. And after running in 2019, 2023, Atiku Abubakar approached Peter Obi and said, please be loyal to me and run again as my vice president, so this can be a two-man race. That if it is a three-man race, Bola Asiwaju Tinubu take it away. Peter Obi refused. He left the PDP fractured and disunited. He came into the Labour Party. Peter Obi inherited a united Labour Party under the leadership of Douglas Abure. When Peter Obi came into the Labour Party, he met a united Labour Party, and we, in the civil society groups, we gathered together collectively, supported the Labour Party, and made Peter Obi a popular candidate. And after the 2023 elections, when Mahmoud Yakubu declared Tinubu as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Abure stood still. Abure supported Peter Obi down to the Supreme Court against INEC. Is it not ironic today that Peter Obi, the same INEC, he said rigged him out of the presidency, is the same INEC that Peter Obi, Alex Oti, and that lady with a funny name with a nasal sound and an before now.